Hey everybody, welcome to Forex Trading Analysis for Synergy FX. It is 11:04 p.m. on Thursday, July the 5th, and today we're going to be looking at two different pairs, but quick risk disclaimer before we get started. Foreign exchange trading carries a high level of risk. Before you decide to trade foreign exchange, we encourage you to consider your investment objectives, your risk tolerance, and trading experience. It is possible to lose some or all of your initial investments, so don't invest money you can't afford to lose. Seek advice from an independent financial or tax advisor, and all information provided is for educational purposes only and should not be construed as trading advice or counsel. So today in the markets we had a extremely interesting day. If you're following the news at all, we had the a Euro press conference come out, and they decided to lower rates by 25 basis points, which was a somewhat surprise move, and we did see a reflection in the markets based on that surprise move. So Euro overall fell around almost 160 pips, and we did see an extreme rotation to the downside, but for right now it does look like we are about evenly priced, and people have started to sort of make this pair range bound, which is relatively interesting because we haven't really seen this tight of a range in the euro for a little while. This is a extremely tight range, and it looks like it may pop over the next couple of days, based mostly on the fact that we do have non-farms coming out tomorrow, which is always a huge number, and definitely a chart I'll be looking at. But I do want to take a look mostly at the US dollar charts today, which I'll be looking at first. I'm going to throw on the news really quick. So tomorrow, obviously, we have non-farms at 8:30. It's going to be a huge number. If you're not planning on being awake, do wake up for that because those are usually really big moves, as well as unemployment rate. We are estimated at 92,000 for non-farms and 8.2% for unemployment. So some really nice U.S. dollar news, as well as Swiss franc and pound and Canadian dollar news also has some pretty important breaks tomorrow. So definitely going to be a pretty big day for these pairs. But one thing that I do want to take a look at really quickly is the U.S. dollar Swiss franc chart, which RSI is currently printing at 70.606. So we are in overbought territory right now, and we have been in overbought territory for quite some time without a significant correction. So close of this bar, RSI is printing at 77.92, and we haven't really had much of a correction since then. We did start shorting the market there and sort of build into our position as it was as risk was decreased. So I do still think that we do have a significant fall from the U.S. dollar Swiss franc. Our first target is going to be around the 0.968 level, where there has been some resistance in the past and could possibly turn to support. And we will also be looking at the close of this bar here at 0.96593. So a couple different levels for the Swiss franc that could be possible rotation at the downside. Throw on the daily charts really quick. If you haven't been watching my previous videos, you know that I'm very bullish on the dollar. I do think that it'll become very valuable over the next decade or so. But for now, I do think that we are a little bit extended to the upside, and we should start seeing some sellers back in the resistance zone at the close of the highest close, just at 0.97144. So definitely some interesting moves possible tomorrow for the U.S. dollar, especially considering non-farms is coming at it again 8:30. So be on the lookout for that. Second chart I do want to take a quick look at is the Norwegian krona, which currently right now has shown a bearish divergence in the RSI. We saw a increase in price and a decrease in the momentum indicator, so this is usually a sign that price will fall. So if you are looking to short the Norwegian krona, this does look to be a good time as price is relatively extended to the upside. It does look like, again, since the 100 and 200 are sloped to the upside, that we will start to see an uptrend, but for now I would not place any long bets, and a trip to the downside, uh, possibly a 150 pip move or whatever that is in krona. I'm not good at calculating it, but possibly down to the 6037 level is going to be the first target for us, and possibly a little bit further down. Like I said, we could retest 200 and 100, but we will see. If non-farm does come out and it's lower than 92,000, then we will start seeing some big moves. So like I said, I do think that we are uh, that we have sort of reached overbought territory, especially for the U.S. dollar, and especially in these two pairs. So definitely keep a lookout for that tomorrow, and please trade safely and tread carefully in the markets because they are going to be very risky tomorrow. So thank you very much for watching. Please follow us during the week at Synergy FX, and good luck trading.